Hey, how's it going, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if you are new, my name is Dave. I'm the host of this channel. I just want to welcome you all here. So I've been getting a lot of questions on what modifications I'm running on my Subaru Forester, so I figured I might as well bring everybody up to speed with this video. So let's go ahead and get started with the front of the vehicle. And to start it off, let's go ahead and look at the traveler work lights I'm using as ditch lights right here. Now these lights right here, you can get them at your local tractor supply company, and they will run you about $30. And these lights themselves, they are rated to be 560 lumens. Next, let's go ahead and look at the RallyArmor skid plate that I have installed in the vehicle. Now for this specific skid plate, they are 3/8 inch wide, so definitely more than enough for what I'm doing for overlanding and rocking. And I was able to pick these off for about $100 off of a third party, but if you were to get these brand new, they would run you about $250. Unfortunately, I do not believe that RallyArmor has this item on their website anymore, so you may have better luck just buying a different set of skid plates. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at my fog lights. So these are the OEM fog lights. However, I did install yellow Lamin-X wrap over these fog lights, and that's why they're yellow. So this modification itself ran to be about $18 off of Amazon. And then moving to the grill itself, this is the OEM grill, but I just sanded it and then sprayed it black with satin black paint, and that's what I did. So that ran to be about $5 worth of equipment. And then you can also see the Subaru Motorsports USA license plate at the front, and that was about $10 off of Amazon. Last but not least, for the headlights, I did do an HID conversion kit, and that ran to be about $50. And so far it's been a year and a half now, and they have been working flawlessly. And that really is all the modifications I do have for the front of the Forester. So let's go ahead and move to the rear of the Forester now. I did plastic dipped emblem black. Definitely looks a lot better than the gray and chrome OEM pieces, but this modification itself was about $7 worth of equipment. Moving to the next item, you'll notice that I have the 03-05 Subaru Forester taillights. My Forester did come with the 06 to 08 taillights, but I didn't like this, so I swapped them out. And I did get these 03-05 taillights from Pull Apart for about $50. So definitely a steal from there. And then really the last big item for the rear would just be the Kurt hitch receiver, and that ran up to be about $120. And obviously with hitch receiver, you'll also need hitch set and ball, and that itself ran to be about $30. All right, so let's go ahead and move to the roof of the Forester, and the biggest modification here in my opinion would be the black wrap. Definitely love the way it looks, and I was able to DIY this for about $60 off of Amazon. It's not perfect, but it's still holding up to this day. All right, so let's go ahead and move to the roof rack or the roof cage on my Forester. Now I bought this roof cage from Harbor Freight for only about $80, and then I resprayed it with some satin black paint. A lot of people were complaining about it rusting, so that's why I did that. So if you do get this, I do recommend you doing that as well. But aside from that, it's a relatively simple install process, and it seems to be holding up pretty well, so no complaint about that. And then let's go ahead and move on to the last item on my roof, and that would be the Alpina fog lights that I have installed. They are rated to be about 900 lumens, and I picked them up for about $50. Once again, not really the best quality, but for now, they're doing what I need them to do. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to probably the most important modification that I've done on the Forester so far, and definitely where most of the questions are coming from. And let's go ahead and get started with the tires themselves. Now these tires, they are the general Grabber ATXs and the 215/75 by 15. In total, these tires came out to be $500. And then for the wheels, they are the Bassett D58 DN5 rally wheels. The specs on these wheels are 15 by 8 plus 12 offset. And then a set of these wheels came to be about $300 for all four. In addition to the wheels, I also had to install 25mm spacers so that the wheels would clear my brakes. And for that, I got the Titan 25mm wheel spacers, and that ran up to be about $100 for the whole set. To complement the look of the wheels, I did also install universal RallyArmor mud flaps, as you can see here, and those ran out to be about $25 off of Amazon. And then to keep the wheels on the car, I have the White Knight lug nuts that ran to be about $20 off of Amazon. And then I did pick up 4 Mateki lug nuts off of Amazon for about $25 as well. Marching forward, let's go ahead and talk about the suspensions on the Forester. So at the moment, I am running a 1-inch raised king spring set on my Forester, and that ran out to be $440 total for a set of 4. In addition to that, I am running a 1-inch ADF Strut Spacer as well, giving my vehicle a total of 2 inches of lift, and that ADF Strut Spacer came out to be $200. And to supplement those changes on the suspension parts, I did install Kartboy Endlinks that ran to be about $100 for the rear, and also 1-inch ADF Trailing Arm Spacers, and that itself also ran out to be about $50. Okay, so that's it for suspension. So let's go ahead and talk about miscellaneous modifications that I've done to the Forester. And the first one would be installing ceramic tint on my Forester. You can see here, it is relatively dark. At the moment, I'm running about 18% visibility. In this case, I did go with Xentec ceramic tints, and I got it professionally installed by a local shop, and that ran out to be about $250 after taxes. And last but not least, I believe the last remaining item would just be my US flag stickers that you see on the side of my doors right below my mirror caps. Nothing really to it. These decals were only $5 off of Amazon, and I really do think it completes the look of the Forester. So that really summarizes all the modifications that I've done so far for the Forester, and adding all of those costs up, you're looking at $2,644 US for all these modifications. Considering that I did get the Forester for $6,500 off the lot, that brings my total up to about $9,114 US for the Forester itself. So if you're asking, is it worth it? In my opinion, definitely. The reason why is really, the Forester has always been a dream car of mine. I've always wanted Forester, especially in XT, and just being able to get this vehicle and making it look how I wanted it to look like when I was a kid. A lot of you guys have the same dream as well, and just being able to provide you guys a template or a format to inspire your own Forester build, that's really, honestly, that's more than enough for me to keep me going. Really, it just goes back to you guys. Thank you guys for the support. But that pretty much ends this video. There's really not much for me to say aside from just, you know, obviously the build's not complete. It's still a work in progress. I'm definitely gonna be upgrading these parts in the near future. So within the next 3, 4, 5 months, this video might be outdated. So if you guys found this video helpful or have any other questions, feel free to leave a like or comment down below. And as always, if you guys do want to see what happens next to the XT, the 86, the Z, the 50, or the Macan, be sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.